Welcome to the spoken tutorial on Java interfaces. In this tutorial, we will learn about creating an interface, creating an implementation class, and usage of interfaces. For this tutorial, I am using Ubuntu 12.04, JDK 1.7, and Eclipse 4.3.1. To follow this tutorial, you should have knowledge of basics of Java and Eclipse IDE. You should also have the knowledge of subclassing and abstract classes in Java. If not, for relevant Java tutorials, please visit the link shown. First, let us understand what is an interface. An interface contains a set of abstract methods and static data members. It defines the signatures of a set of methods without the body. It is declared using the interface keyword. A class can implement an interface using the implements keyword. A class can implement more than one interface. All the abstract methods defined in the interface or interfaces must be implemented in such classes. Now, let us explore the differences between an interface and an abstract class. All the methods in an interface should be abstract. Within interface, there should not be any constructors, concrete methods, static methods, and main method. But an abstract class can have all these inside it. The variables in an interface should be static and final. There are no such restrictions for an abstract class. Next, we will see an example for an interface. Here, the interface name is animal. It contains three abstract methods: talk, see, and move. All such methods in an interface are implicitly public and abstract. An interface can also contain constant variable declarations. Here, the constant string value mammal is assigned to the variable type 1, and the reptiles is assigned to the variable type 2. All constant values defined in an interface are implicitly public, static, and final. Next, we will see how to create an implementation class for an interface with an example. Here, human is a class which implements the animal interface. So, it must provide implementations for the methods talk, see, and move. A class can also implement multiple interfaces. As shown in the example, the class human implements two interfaces, animal and action. Note that a comma operator used in the syntax is to identify the different interfaces. Now, this class should provide implementations to all the abstract methods in both animal and action interfaces. The figure here represents an implements relation. The animal class is an interface. The human and snake classes are the two implementation classes. The human class provides its own different implementations for talk, see, and move methods. And the snake class provides its own different implementations for talk, see, and move methods. Let us understand the usage of interfaces with a sample program. Now we will switch to Eclipse and create a new project called Interface Demo. Here we will create the necessary classes and interface to demonstrate the usage of interfaces. Now right-click on src folder and click New Interface. Type the name as animal and press Enter. Note that the interface keyword is used for defining an interface. Now type the code as displayed on the screen. Next, let us create the implementation classes. Right-click on the default package and create a class called human. Now to make this an implementation class of animal, type implements animal. Now we can see an error comes up in the Eclipse IDE. This error indicates that we should provide an implementation to the animal interface. Let us see how to rectify this error. Now let us define the methods talk, see and move. So type public void talk. Within curly brackets type system.out.println. Within quotes I am a human and I belong to. Now we can use the value of the static final variable type 1 declared in the animal interface. So type plus animal dot type 1 plus within quotes family semicolon. Let us now implement the see method. So type public void see. Within curly brackets type system.out.println. Within quotes I can see all colors semicolon. We should also define the move method. So type public void move. Within curly brackets type system.out.println. Within quotes I move by walking semicolon. Note that the error disappears once all the methods are implemented. Next, we will see how to define the snake class. I have already created it in my project. Please create the snake class in your project and type the following code as displayed on the screen. Now, let us go through the code. We can see that all the methods of the animal interface talk, see and move are implemented inside this class. Here the talk method prints I am a snake and I belong to. Then the value of animal.type2 is to be printed and then family. Here the see method prints I can see only in black and white. The move method prints I move by crawling. Note that the human class has its own implementations of talk, see and move methods. And the snake class has its own implementations of talk, see and move methods. Now right click on the default package, click New, Class and then type the name as Demo. Inside this class we will have the main method. So type main and then press Ctrl space to generate the main method. Type the following code as displayed on the screen. In this line, we instantiate the human class using the animal interface. This is represented as animal h equals new human. Now we can invoke the different methods using this object as h.talk, h.see, h.move. Next, we instantiate the snake class using the animal interface. This is represented as animal s equals new snake. Now we can invoke the different methods using this object as s.talk, s.see, s.move. Now let us run this demo program. So right click on the class demo and then select Run as Java application. We can see the output as I am a human and I belong to mammal family. I can see all colors and I move by walking. These are printed by the talk, see and move methods invoked using the human class object h. We can also see in the output I am a snake and I belong to reptile family. I can see only in black and white and I move by crawling. These are printed by the talk, see and move methods invoked using the snake class object s. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. Let us summarize. In this tutorial we have learnt about creating an interface, creating an implementation class and usage of interfaces. As an assignment, create an interface vehicle which contains the methods break and run. Create another interface fuel which contains the following methods: fill, string type, int quantity, pay, int quantity, int price. Create a subclass car which implements both the interfaces vehicle and fuel. Here brake method should print car applies power brake and the run method should print car is running on 4 wheels. Similarly, fill method can print the type and quantity of the fuel filled. For example, 10 liters of petrol. Pay method can be used to print the price to be paid. For example, pay rupees 640. Create another subclass bike which again implements both the interfaces vehicle and fuel. Here brake method can print bike applies handbrake and the run method can print bike is running on 2 wheels. Next, implement the fill and pay methods as explained earlier. Finally, create a demo class containing the main method to verify the results. The video at the following link summarizes the spoken tutorial project. Please download and watch it. The Spoken Tutorial project team conducts workshops using spoken tutorials and gives certificates on passing the online test. For more details, please write to us. Spoken Tutorial project is funded by NMEICT MHRD Government of India. More information on this mission is available at the link shown. This script has been contributed by Department of Information Technology, Amal Jyoti College of Engineering. This is Priya from IIT Bombay signing off. Thank you for joining.